Hi guys, so today I'm filming a video about the Disney College Program. No hate on the Disney College Program. I get it, I'm done, it's over with, I get it, and it was for the better that I didn't get the Disney College Program. I am going to be talking about my experience with the Disney College Program. So I was going to make this like a more of a story time video about what they did to me, but I decided to just share all my feelings, like the whole process of the trying to get into the Disney College Program. Again, I didn't ever get into it. I think I tried 3 times. Okay, I for sure like wholeheartedly tried 2 times. Well, 1 time. Then that was the second time I tried. The first time I just heard about it like the day before and I was like, let's do it. So that was it. And then the second time I actually like full-heartedly tried and everything. The third time I had my job. So I was kind of on the, fence about going and whatever. And I was trying to be a character and I didn't go to the tryouts. I had to work. I was like, well, that's a sign. No, I think I had school. No, I had school. Yeah, I had school and I had like a test that day. I'm not in high school. I was in yoga. I had a yoga test that day. Pretty sure, yeah. I had a yoga test that day that I couldn't miss, or I would like, miss points. Because in college, they don't care. They don't care if, you come or you don't show up. If you're not there, you lose points. So I will just tell you how I heard about it. So I heard about it from my mom's student. One of my mom's students were trying for the Disney program. She got it. I think she was a character. She started in January. I don't know how much I can tell you guys, but I'm not in it and I never signed a contract, so I'm good. I heard it from my mom. My mom was actually talking to one of her students about it, and I was actually in a class where she worked. I'm not going to tell you where she worked because they are the devil. She doesn't work there anymore. That's why I can say that. She was there and I was doing my math there. So that's kind of how. So she was like talking to my mom and, she was a dancer and everything. She's like, oh yeah, I'm trying out to be a character for Disney and blah, blah, blah. And my mom's like, oh my gosh, my daughter wants to do that. Because I did. I always have wanted to work for Disney. But they make jack crap. Just putting that out there. Do your research. Like, I'm not going to tell you not to do your research. Do your research. And if it is good for you, do it. Go for it. One of the families I work for, mom did it for a little bit until she had to pull out. And she loved it. So you guys just need to figure out if you guys want to do it or not. Don't take my word for it. Because, again, I had a totally different experience than you could have. Or, other people I know had. So I heard about it. The tryouts were the next day. I kid you not. My mom, she was telling my mom, because I think she had something she had to do that day, and she was like talking to my mom to excuse it, because my mom was her teacher. So she was like she's like, hey, I can't come in. I have tryouts for this Disney College program I want to do and everything. She's like, I have to do it. They've already told me I had a spot or whatever. Like, she just had to show up, I think, there. Like, again, I don't exactly know for sure what happened. So my mom's like, hey, Keely, you should do it. I was like, okay, Mom. So we looked online. She told us the website. She was helping us through it. And it said you had to put an application before you went to tryouts. So I was like, okay. So I kid you not, I put in my application the day before the tryouts to be a character. So they do have character auditions, obviously, because, they need to, right size, right height, and I'll get to why you need to be the right size and height. But, so I put in my application. The next day, I just got some of my dance clothes. Like, you know, again, I danced since I was 3 years old till I was a junior in high school. Like, I still kind of danced here and there. No, I didn't. After my junior year of high school, I stopped dancing. I was on the drill team. So, like, I have national titles behind my name with Stars Dance, National Dance. I'm a dance champ for many, many years. I have solo titles in my name. I have, you know, team things in my name. I've also been a cheerleader since 9th grade. So 13, 14. Yeah, 13, 14 till I was 19. Because I did it 1 year after high school. So I had performance background. Come on. I've danced since I was 3. I've cheered since I was in 9th grade. Like, I was on my high school drill team. So I had performance experience. Again, I've also performed at a Holiday Bowl. I performed at many, many jazz games. Like, too many to count, to the point where I don't like to do them anymore. I have done so many parades. I think this past 4th of July was the first 4th of July I wasn't in the parade. And that is sad. I'm 20 years old, and that was the first time I was not in a parade. Like, I have been in a parade ever since I could remember I was in a parade. So again, I have parade experience. I have performance experience. So I was like, I got this. I'm like, I probably won't get it. Like, I went in there knowing I wouldn't get it. Knowing I wouldn't get it because, again, I just put in my application. Like, I kind of figured, but I went in there like, okay, I got this. Like, just take what you've learned. Like, I always, and you guys should too, always go to an audition, whether it's acting, singing, dancing, whatever audition, and learn from it. I've done that. I did that when I was trying out for the Nutcracker. I made it 1 year, didn't make it the other year because, again, I'm short. But I love the Nutcracker, Ballet West. You know, take the auditions as a learning experience. My mom has told me that. I've had dance coaches, I had dance moms, I had cheerleaders tell me, just take it as a learning experience. So I went in there like that. I was like, okay, whatever. You know, like, I got this. Probably won't make it, but oh well. I'll get my name. So I did it. It was fun. I loved the people I had. I had 2 girls. Don't ask me their names, but they were fantastic. They were high energy. They were super, super nice. Like, they would tell you what you needed to improve on. So I was like, okay, I got that. You know, I got it. And to me, I felt like I wasn't dressed the part because I kind of just wore leggings and a tank top and was like, okay, let's do this. And I had my hair up. Like, I thought it was going to be like a dance audition. It is not. You have to, like, put on makeup. I did have makeup on. Don't get me wrong. I did have makeup on. But I wasn't, like, decked out, like, whatever. So that was fine, you know. I was like, okay, now I know how to do this. I go, I'm good. So the next quarter, so I tried out for the spring program first, and then I was trying out for the fall program next, and that's the one that I absolutely tried my hardest to get. But the second one I tried full-heartedly to get. So, you know, I put in my application as soon as it told me you could, and that's what you need to do. If you want to get in or get, you know, an interview and everything, you need to get, you know, you can get on an email list, and they will tell you. I'm still on the email list. They will tell you as soon as they open, and as soon as it opens, you need to put your name in there. Like, you need to fill out the application as soon as it opens. Like, maybe, I think I did like a couple days after it went live. But do not wait like a month after it opened, or like 2 months, or like the day before, because you won't get in. Like, you might, like, don't get me wrong, you might, but I feel like if you go right in, then the computer, like, sees you. I think the more times you go, like, the more. But anyways, so after that, you get an online interview, and you have to answer some questions on the internet. I sound like an old folk. On the WW, on the internet. So, you know, it's just like an interview, you know, whatever. And then, sorry, my feet were going to sleep. And then after that, if you answer them right, or not answer them right, but if the computer likes you or something, then you will pick a phone interview. So they call you, it's an unlisted phone number, so, well, it's an unknown phone number, so you can't, like, recall them back. So they call you, and again, online, you do have some questions online I found, and I say do those. Be prepared. Do say the name of the person. You do, the first time I got the phone interview, because I got it twice. The first time, I loved the person I got interviewed. It was a guy, like, we were joking and laughing, like, it was so fun. Like, it didn't feel like an interview. So then that's that. And then after, you wait. You wait until you get approved. And I didn't get approved. Like, I got an email saying, like, I was, like, one of the last ones or something. So, but that's okay. And I think why I didn't get approved, for this next reason. If you have an issue, keep it to yourself. I am a very outspoken person. Sometimes I don't have that thing that says foot in mouth. But, so I went to the auditions, and this is where I was going to start my story time. Yes, I am 5'1.5". I think I was like 125 pounds, 135 pounds, because I've gained weight since I stopped cheering and everything, obviously. But with that, I was not, quote unquote, fat. I was muscles. No, I did not have a washboard abs. Did not have that. My family we can't get those, you know. We're just a bigger built family. And I'm okay with that. Like, I would never go anorexic to get a part. And no one should. If you are like me, don't worry. Things happen for a reason, so just keep going. But, so I was going, and I thought I did great. You know, not to my own horn. Yes, there's some things I could improve on, and I should have. If I would have tried out again, I would have done it. But I feel like if you're gonna audition, don't do it fall, because that's when everybody goes. If you want to get in, I say more springtime, because fall is when everybody tries to go in, so they don't have to re-register for classes at a university. So I go, and I'm dancing, and I'm like, whatever, you know, and I didn't get called. I was like, okay. Then I look over, and I'm like, oh, they are all stick thin, not anorexic, but like, you know, the skinny mini people. If you're skinny mini, have nothing against you, but that's just how I'm trying to explain it. They were all skinny. And I was like, oh. And all the people that didn't make it were bigger. You know, like, it's like, oh. Okay. It's like, oh. And the guy was like it's like, if you have any questions, let me know. And I was like, okay. I'm like, because I take it as a learning experience. So I go up to him and I go, hey, why didn't I make it? Like, I was like, hey, like, what can I improve on? Like, why didn't I make it? Like, tell me what I need. And he goes, you just don't have the body type. I was like, what? He's like, you just don't have the body type. I was like, you calling me fat? I go, like, in my mind, he called me fat because all the ones that made it to, like, the second auditions were skinny minis, like, skinny. And I'm here like, okay, I can dance better than half these kids. And I didn't make it because I didn't have the right body type. It's because I'm athletically built. And it kind of took offense to me because the guy that told me that was fat. I'm just gonna, like, he was bigger. I was like, oh. And that hurt me for them to say, you don't have the right body type, you're too big. They didn't say I was too big, mind you. But, you know, when you see the people out there and they're like, oh, you just don't have the right body type. I'm short and fat. I go, I'm not tall and skinny. I'm short and fat. I was like, great. You know, like, okay, fine. You know, and I was bawling. I was like, why? So then, don't do this, is I called Disney up and went, this guy told me I was fat. Like, I didn't have the right body type. Like, what body type are you looking for? On your thing, it says all different body types are welcome. I have a different body type. And they're like, we never said that, blah, 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 blah. Like, they got so mad at me. Like, and the lady I talked to was not nice at all. Was mean. Was super, super mean. And I get that. I worded my words wrong. I get that. But still, he told me, like, you know, it hurt to get called, you know, kind of fat in, you know, his, like, in my mind. Because I'm like, they're all tall and skinny. And I'm short and fat. Dang it. Come on. Why didn't I get my tall jeans? So we go, and I was like, whatever. And I was like, so I called Disney, and, you know, everything happened, whatever. And then I tried again. And as soon as my application was in, I got, because the computer, I think, generates, like, the phone, the online interview and the phone interview. So, because I was, like, really fast in getting my application in, I get it in, I have a phone interview. I think it's the same lady that got all pissy at me the first time. I kid you not. When I said, like, I go, what body type are you looking for? Please let me know. I think it was the same lady, so I was like, crap. You know, I did the same phone interview, you know, and I didn't get it right then and there. I was like, no, I think it waited. I waited a little bit. Because they won't definitely say you're not in until, like, auditions are done, obviously. But then I go to the audition, and as soon as, like, the day that the auditions were, it, like, said I wasn't accepted. I was like, cool. So, don't get mad at them. Do not say, what the frig? Why did you, you know, call me the wrong body type? What kind of body type do you want? Because that's what he did to me. And maybe he should have worded it differently. Maybe he should have just been like, oh, you need to just pick something to improve on. Don't tell me I don't have the right body type. I go, I can't fix my body. I go, I'm not going anorexic for you, Disney. I'll just spend money there. That makes sense. But yes, so that is my experience with the Disney College program. Again, looking for it for yourself. Don't do what I did. Get mad at them for calling me, you know, the wrong body type. Or, you know, fat in my mind. You pretty much called me fat, but that's besides the point. I have no hate for Disney and some of their workers because, you know, they're all human. But next time, don't get mad at me for being like, why, like, what body type do you want? I go, it says all body types. I could have been in a costume. Yeah, so, I don't know how helpful this video was, but I wanted to explain to you my experience with the Disney College program and trying to get in. And no, I am not trying to get in anymore. I have a good job right now that I don't want to quit for the Disney College program. I would actually getting a pay cut if I go with them. So that's kind of out of my picture, and I'm kind of over it. You know, I think my application won't ever get me in now because what happened with the wrong body type, whatever. And yeah, I know people will say I overreacted and everything, but if you were there, you would agree, because people turned to me because where the auditions held were at my dance studio. So one of the workers that I love very dearly to my heart, she's super, super sweet. She goes, "Oh, did you get it?" I go, "No." And she's like, "Why didn't you? You looked good." I was like, "I don't know." And that's when I asked, and that's when he told me I had the wrong body type. And then she was like, "Really?" Like, she was kind of mad for me. I was like, it's whatever. You know, it's done, it's over with. It's been almost 3 years now, 2 years now. No, a year. About a year and a half, 2 years. So let me know if you guys got into the Disney College program, if you guys liked it, or if you guys had similar experience like me. I hope not, because that would really suck. But yeah, just the key points. Put in your application very, very first. I might put a link of where the information, if I can find it again, down below. But look it up, you know. Dress nice, like nice for auditions. They don't care if you're wearing dance clothes or street clothes. I promise you. So look very nice, I feel like. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, sorry if my voice was going weird, and I'm sorry that this was just a rambling mess. I wanted to put it out there for the world. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!